Hey.
I like how I go to this screen and immediately my cat starts screaming.
Introductions.
Introductions, that's Prompto. He's noisy. I don't even know if you can hear him. He was like way on the other side of the room, but I could hear him over my headphones and over the really loud game sounds.
I didn't hear it.
Ace Attorney's really loud, but it's always really loud. I'm used to it. Hi guys, I am Ascella Vivace. Magical idol. And on my shoulder, enjoying his summer, is Exception.
Hello.
Are you enjoying your
I'm
summer?
on a tube.
Yeah, you got a tube. You're floating along.
I am.
You're floating. I should like attach you to my cape sometime. I should get you like a little surfboard and put you on my cape. Hold on, we're cooking. We are cooking, my friends. We are cooking. Yeah, guys, it's time for more Great Ace Attorney, and spoiler alert, spoiler warning. How many different places can I say spoilers? There will be spoilers from here on out. We had big spoilers at the end of last stream. I made unholy noises.
You did.
We have a new character, old character situation going on. So
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have a point of order that I need to do on behalf of those who couldn't make it.
Okay.
So as you regulars may remember, we've kicked Pianui out of watching the stream for spoiler reasons. So Pianui has asked that I do this in his stead.
Very good, thank you.
So that's not for me. Please attribute that cat pick gotcha to Pianui.
I will do that.
It is not my own.
You needed something to do with your points, so.
I decided to help someone in need.
Helping someone in need, yes. I got blessed by cat today. My cat Tiletta, she sat on my lap for the first time today.
Ooh.
I was very happy. She sat on my lap 3 times in one day, and I was very happy about it. I was like, I've been blessed by the kitty cat. I could not do anything with my left hand because I had to reach across her with my right hand to work, but it was fun. She was perfect. Perfect.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's an accomplishment. It's definitely a highlight of my life. Yep. But it's Ace Attorney time, guys. I'm a little like... I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little like... I don't know, like, am I nervous? I don't know. I just know that when I told people that I finished case 3, they were like, oh ho, and I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen now? So... we'll see how that goes.
I mean, you know what happened.
I know what happened at the end of case 3, but I don't know what's happening in case 4. So...
oh yeah.
we're gonna probably go through the usual, like, oh, slice of life beginning with happy good mornings to Sholmes and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll be
it's
like
a nice
the majority of the
reprieve
stream.
from the grand conspiracy of last case.
Last case was kind of wild. We were conjecturing some conjecture out there.
We were
going pretty hard. We were. It was crazy. It was good though. It was good. Like, I was only like 3 steps ahead of the game last time.
Yeah, you're converging.
I'm learning. I'm getting better. I'm getting more ahead of the game. I think that's the worst part. Is that I'm like 5 steps ahead, and the game is like, please, we're not there yet. Back up. It's okay. I'm fine.
It will continue.
I'm sure. I like it when it's not like predictable, but then there's parts of it that are good. You know? Hi, Pinui! He take his points, he lurks, and lowers sound. Okay. Hearts! We web you, Pianui! Yeah, don't look at the stream, though. We're gonna have to put a sensor on your screen. I'm gonna put like a...
How do I ban somebody?
Don't ban Pianui!
Would that even help?
No.
Darn it.
He would find a way around it. You know he would. He would like make a second account. It's Liza Pianui. It's his
Just
secondary
to lurk
account.
more.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's okay. I'll send him cat pics later. He will be very happy with the cat pics because I love my cats. They're so cute.
I care a lot about the player experience. I don't want Pianui here for this.
I know, right? He said he turned the sound down, and he's lurking to give us views. Isn't that nice of him?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can send him one last ditch DM if you really want to. I won't start the game yet.
I sent a message in chat. I think it's a visual.
Not good enough.
If Pianui doesn't see that message, then it's likely he wouldn't see the stream anyway.
He's hiding even chat. Okay.
Okay, good. I trust, I accept, we may proceed.
Okay, cover your screen and turn the sound down and don't forget to
point all of your like IR sensors away from the screen so you can't like interpret.
We're gonna put one of those eyeball trackers on you so we know that you're not looking at the screen.
If the eye tracker goes over the rectangle that is the stream, it will just go black.
Yeah,
you will
we
see
can
nothing.
have that. Thank you, Pianui. Thank you for coming. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. I feel like I'm having... This has nothing to do with Ace Attorney, the thing I'm about to say. And it has, in fact, nothing to do with Exception. So I'm sorry. Y'all, if anybody was here on Monday, my dilemma has not alleviated. I still don't know what I'm gonna cosplay for this next con. I have no idea what to do. So if anybody like sees me asking questions about it on Discord or on Blue Sky, please respond. You don't have to have like a vast contribution. Just if I need help, please help me. Also, quick little announcement, because I haven't made the graphic yet. I'm probably gonna make it after stream if we don't go too long. New backstage episode on Friday. Interview. Okay, so that's that. Yeah. Normal now. Wait, I'm slightly crooked. Okay, whatever. Be that way. It's fine. Now that we are sure Pianui is gone and he hasn't commented on anything, and I have talked to fill time so that he had time to click away and turn down his sound, etc., we can begin. Anything we need to preface this with? Oh yeah, let us begin. Yes.
Spoilers, obviously.
Spoilers.
If you didn't get that already, I can't save you. I'm sorry.
I have put it in like 3 different places. I can't help
I've seen you put them in all of
Should
those
I
places.
put it on the screen too? Like, I feel like I don't know.
Maybe add it to the announcements tab.
I'll add it to the announcements. Why not? Announcements. Doop. Can I only make that one font size? Well, that sucks. Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Good enough.
We're
As
no
good
longer
as it
liable
gets.
for your ruined narrative experience.
Exactly. It's not my fault.
Yep.
It's
And
not my
trust
fault.
us, we're lawyers.
Yeah. On the internet.
On the internet.
Oh. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the wrong profession. I could have been a lawyer. No, I couldn't have. The bar exam would have made me have a nervous breakdown. So. Yep. So I guess that's pretty much it. and we can get started.
Yes.
At the end of last case, we found out something big and exciting, but like exciting negative, exciting bad, about one Kazuma Asogi and Kazuma's dear old dad. But
Is it too much of a spoiler if I just tell you like Kazuma's dad's first name for convenience?
Has it come up before?
No, but it's not like a meaningful revelation or anything. It's just a name.
It's not like a name with a meaning of any kind of
No.
import? Okay. Well, sure, what's his dad's name?
I'm not telling you. This is a spoiler.
That's not you! Stream over. Stream's over. Bye.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to set that up. But I didn't set you up.
You set me up.
I didn't mean to set you up. I did end up setting you up in the end.
Did.
I changed my mind halfway through the conversation. I was like, wait, I'm not gonna wait. And I had to save face, so I turned it into a bait and switch.
Wow! I have been bamboozled by exception.
This was a forced move.
Bamboozled.
Like I saw en passant. I had to take this.
I swear to gravy, this man. All right, well, whatever, computer virus. The computer virus on my shoulder is whispering lies in my ear. Nothing is
That's like
new.
That's like the top 5 like most dastardly thing I've done.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, but I forgive you.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Lark! Lark was first, even though technically Pianui was first. And you
Pianui can't be first. Pianui's not here.
Pianui's not here. Yeah.
Legally.
I love how this is gonna be. I need to put up like a censor bar or something across whatever is gonna go on that we don't want Pianui to see. But that would ruin the experience. So we're not gonna do that. But it is case 4. Let's see here. Oh no, it's gonna be select adventure, right?
I think it would just be continue, but
Oh.
you're selecting which game to play.
Oh god. Wrong. Continue. Oh, okay. It's just gonna take us right into it, huh?
Yep.
Investigation, part 1. Okay. I guess Twisted Karma and his last vow is... Or is it Bo?
That adds to the mystery.
That does add to the mystery. I hate this game. No, I don't! I love this game. Alright. Here we go. If there's a cutscene, I might scream. Oh, there's a cutscene.
It's an intro.
It's an
There's always a
intro.
cutscene. But it's like one of those like Sholmes parts. It's like papery.
Love these.
Pipe in hand, Sholmes looked down at the thick, rolling fog outside our window. I wonder exactly how many mysteries are out there, hidden within this bed of fog, he said. Indeed, a most bizarre incident.
Oh!
A hellhound's mad gallop through the shadows of a serial murder. An executed man's graveyard resurrection in the dead of night. And a commonplace killing in a small, forgotten room at the edge of town. There is, naturally, always another side to every case, of which most remain ignorant.
Ooh.
And it is that other side which compels me to the scene of the crime, Wilson. So quickly now, take your hat and let's be on our way, my dear fellow. For our adventure is not over yet. Come, the game is afoot.
The game is afoot. I like the Red-Headed League reference.
Excited for that?
Okay. Wow! Immediate spoiler! Good job.
I warned everyone.
You warned everyone.
I warned Pianui mostly. You warned everyone else.
I did warn everyone else. The game is indeed foot. The game is foot.
Will you step up to the challenge?
No, I quit.
Okay.
Stream over. All right, all right, all right. Oh god, I'm like so like allergy riddled today that I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna sound bad if I have to voice Iris. This is gonna be bad. Okay. 8 days after that earth-shattering trial and Kazuma regaining his memory. We were in the foyer of one of London's most luxurious hotels. The Great Waterloo Hotel. Hey, this has come up before.
We're there.
We're there. Woo! It is fancy.
And it's getting uncomfortably close to November 5th.
It is. Wait, what's November 5th?
The botched bombing Guy Fawkes thing.
Oh. Gotcha.
I bring that up as mostly a red herring because chronologically that was like way long ago. Even. But I did see one person playing the game that was like, wait a minute, it's early November and we're getting to the climactic parts of the game. Are they going to bring it up? They're not going to bring it up. It's just November. It's a regular November.
Did you know my birthday is in November? So this case will hold special meaning for me, possibly. Birthday case! Yay! Okay. Actually, it's before my birthday, but it might drag on. You never know with these things.
Maybe case 5 will get there.
Maybe case 5 will get there. Maybe case 5 will be like 6 months later. It's fine. Who cares? Ha! She's so cute, always. Oh! Okay. That's right. I forgot he was coming. I forgot. Well, this is gonna get interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Professor Mikotoba is due to arrive at any moment. Yes! I'm so glad we got here in time. Oh. Susato-san hasn't been the same since what happened. Not that I'm surprised. The truth about Kazuma-sama's father. Girl, you are dwelling. Poor thing. Do you suppose my father knew? I suppose he knew. Yes. That he was actually the mass murderer. The professor, you mean? I knew that's what she was thinking about. I don't know, maybe he didn't know that part. We'll find out, won't we? Although, with everything being so under wraps, it's possible he did know. I have questions.
He did go to Japan with Asogi's dad. It'd be weird if he didn't know that he didn't make the trip back.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a good chance, I'd say. I mean, they did come here to London together 16 years ago, didn't they? Yes, that's true. Come to think of it, didn't you say that Professor Mikotoba knew about Kazuma going missing in Hong Kong as well? That's right, but for some reason, he wasn't at liberty to talk to me about it. That probably means he knows then. About Kazuma showing up here in London with amnesia, and that he's regained his memory now. Enough time for a letter to get to him.
Ah, there she is.
Look at them! Look at them all dressed up! Double-breasted suit, let's go! Sorry, I'll stop. I'll put Susato in a cute outfit too, guys. Come on.
You have the power.
I do have the power, but I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I could, though. But I don't want it to mess anything up, so. You know, we're getting to dramatic parts, you know. Anyway.
There.
Oh, father! Men, exactly.
Hello, Susato. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We're delighted you've arrived safe and sound.
Hello, Mr. Naruhodo. Very kind of you to take the trouble to meet us here.
Oh, no, not at all. It's my pleasure.
We've heard all about your extraordinary exploits here in London, you know. The news has crossed the seas.
Dubious honor. That. It has.
I always look forward to reading the monthly reports that arrive with the steamships from Britain.
Oh. I see. Well, thank you very much. I want the judge's look so bad. Okay, Lark, calm down. Calm down. Is it the beard? Is it the beard you want? Is that it? This highly stylized. Actually, I like his little tie pin. This little cravat business going on. Who is this man? Oh, you're so dumb, Ryunosuke. It's fine, you were traumatized.
It was like one time
He was
over a year ago.
And he was being traumatized at the time, okay?
Yeah.
And why do I feel as though I've seen him before?
I take it from your expression that you can't quite place me. In that case, how about a little reminder, Seishiro? Firm tap should do it.
Oh, good God.
Yes.
A firm tap? What? Is he about to get Susato takedown, but by the judge?
Here we go then.
Oh.
I hereby pronounce the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, guilty!
Wow, we're not guilty. We didn't do it. Oh, his buttons are the little lawyer pins.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my God, I just noticed that. Ah. Oh! You're... the man himself.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Your Excellency! I didn't mean to go that high in pitch. Sorry, everybody. Hello, Judge Jigoku. How are you? It's been a long time.
Good, you've remembered now. I really did the trick. He looks so much jovial when he's not in
I know, but then
court.
he's saying guilty.
Guilty.
Is that your favorite word, my dude? Only, I was declared not guilty, wasn't I? And there was no laughing at the time.
So, London again after all this time. Hard to believe it's been 10 years. To be honest, I never thought I'd be back. Neither did I. I didn't imagine Japan would ever be invited to an international symposium like this. No, really, I doubt anyone did, to be honest. It's all thanks to you, isn't it, Seishiro? What are you talking about, Eugene?
Wow, he is a happy guy. What the heck? Of
So
course.
jolly.
Judge Jigoku. He must complete the set. He's the other man who, 16 years ago, came to London with Kazuma's father and Professor Mikotoba. He's the third visiting scholar. Didn't we already know that? I feel like we already knew that, but okay.
Well, all those passport checks and logic searches at the border took rather a lot of time. I must say, I'm very envious of your ministerial status. You didn't have to go through any of that, did you? Ah, I knew you weren't jealous.
Jeez. sorry. Ministerial status?
Yes, didn't you know? Seishiro here is also Japan's Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Oh. Okay.
It was his personal insistence that allowed you to take Kazuma's place here on this study tour. Guilty as charged.
Wow. Oh. Well, thank you very much. He's really every bit as important as he looks.
Ah, yes, now. Naruhodo.
Oh, Lord.
I received a telegram from Lord Strongheart yesterday.
Oh, you did?
It appears that some things came to light in a trial you were involved with 8 days ago.
How did you find out this fast?
Telegram.
Telegram, yeah, okay.
About what happened 10 years ago. That tragedy.
Yes. Could you tell us any more about it? Oh, you know. Oh, shit! Should we just converse? I guess we could look around, but I'll converse. Wait, should we look around? What do you think?
Nah, we should converse.
Converse. Okay. Thought I was gonna give you a break there. So, how was the voyage here?
Well, 50 days at sea is a long time by anyone's standards.
That's true.
But it wasn't as bad as when we first came 16 years ago. No, that's true. And I truly wondered if we wouldn't be drifting in the vast ocean for the rest of our lives. This time we followed the same route as you, so we were able to relax and enjoy the experience.
Ah, so you stopped in France's beautiful capital, Paris?
We did, yes. Though only for one night. And yesterday evening, we left the port of Dunkirk for Dover. Just in time for the symposium, in fact. It starts tomorrow.
It's wonderful that you were invited to attend such an important international event. I'm very proud of you, Father.
It's thanks to Seishiro here. 16 years ago, he managed to ingratiate himself with Britain's Attorney General. I'm sure that's why he was invited, and I suppose you could say I'm something of an appendage by default. Speak for yourself, Eugene. You are close friends with the Professor of Forensic Science at a major hospital. Yes, well, I'd rather not dredge all that up, really. No. There's been a lot of water under the bridge since then, but it doesn't bring him back.
Cosmo's father, I suppose. Oh boy.
Tea time.
Oh boy. The professor. The killer who took the lives of 5 members of the British aristocracy. Was actually Kazuma's father, wasn't he?
That's correct. Genshin Asogi.
Oh, like, is that a Genshin Impact right there? Like, I'm sorry, I'm
No.
leaving. Bye. Bye. You know, oh, hi, Gwenny! Hello! Gwenny, run! Gwenny, run! There's spoilers!
everywhere!
There's spoilers if you don't want spoilers, run! It's good to see you. We miss you too! Heart, 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 heart. I'll never play this! Okay, that's fair.
Okay,
I hope
but
you're
what
doing
if,
well. Huh?
What if you did?
You could play this. It's a very good game. It's just very
it's like
long.
a video game.
No. What? Don't say no. Y'all are funny. It is very good. It's very good. I'm a little addicted to it, honestly. It has taken over my life and my psyche. I'm gonna finish it this year somehow, hopefully.
I believe that.
Yeah. But anyway, major spoilers coming up, so be sure to protect your brain if you need to protect your brain from the spoilers. It's good to see you here. Feel free to stick around if you want to, or go on about your merry way if you got stuff to do. But thanks for stopping by. Okay, sorry. Continue. Oh, boop. Genshin? You knew, I presume, Father. We're going straight into the drama.
Yes. He was a close friend at the time.
Oh, this music kind of good.
Genshin came to Britain as a police detective. He was studying investigative techniques at Scotland Yard. I've never understood what drove the man to commit such heinous acts. It was a closed trial, so the public never knew the truth, and he was executed with little ado.
Huh. Okay, we knew that, but like, it's weird to me that... I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
To this day, very few people know what really happened, even in our homeland.
But what about Kazuma? Did he know? Did he know the truth about his father?
No, of course not. He was told his father passed from sickness.
Oh.
However, I suspect he may have had his doubts.
Kazuma's sharp like that.
He is.
Even 10 years ago. Oh. Why?
As you know, I tried to guide Kazuma growing up, as if he were my own son. Then one day, he came to my office at the university and said,
Oh, Lord. I've decided. I want to travel to Great Britain and study there. Do you think he wanted to come here to investigate his father's death?
I don't know.
Okay.
But when I looked into his eyes, I did know that there was no way I'd be able to stop him.
Susato has like the worst end of the stick in all of this.
Yeah.
Everything just happens around her and no one involves her in anything, so. Except for Rinosuke. Thanks, Rinosuke. Thanks for being inclusive. Something else came to light in that trial the other day, actually.
Oh? What?
Well, having disappeared in Hong Kong and been missing for almost a year, Kazuma's since turned up here in London, working as the apprentice of Lord Van Zeeks.
What?
Oh, he didn't know. Okay. Cool.
What? That's news to us.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, that's a problem. Evil twin? Evil twin? Just kidding. So, Lord Strongheart's telegram neglected to mention that part then. Oh, God. Just throw me right into it. As you know, we both thought Kazuma had died on the steamship during our voyage to Great Britain in January. But he didn't die. He's alive. As you knew, didn't you, Father? Why'd you act so shocked then? Oh.
In actual fact, no. What I did know is that when your ship docked in Hong Kong, you mysteriously vanished.
Okay.
We sent a team of investigators to Hong Kong to try to ascertain what had happened, but to no avail. But he's still alive? And here in London, you say?
Evil twin. Telling ya. I'm just kidding.
Never dared even to dream it.
I'm sorry, I have to laugh to hide the pain. It's fine.
I don't know who evil twin who.
Kazuma has an evil twin. That's who's actually here. Duh.
Oh, okay, thank you. Gotcha. I understand now. Why on earth did the young man not make contact?
Well, about that.
The government and the police have been chasing clues fruitlessly for months now.
Imagine how much easier it was to disappear in the 1890s.
Yeah, you could just go somewhere else and people
You
didn't see you because you were something else.
You could literally just go. Like, wild. Well, it seems that he was suffering from amnesia.
What? Amnesia?
Neither one of them is buying this. That's the funniest part. When we first came across him again here in London, he didn't know who either of us were.
I see.
Maybe they're buying it now. He only regained his memory 8 days ago.
This is unbelievable. I'm not buying it.
Lurk, why are you creating fake evil twins just to be funny? Are you trying to cause chaos and... I don't know.
I do believe that this is actually Lark's evil twin inciting chaos right now.
Okay. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yes, it's quite miraculous.
And unbelievable.
I wonder why Lord Strongheart didn't let us know.
Everything this game tells me about Lord Strongheart makes me dislike this man. I know he has his reasons, but they don't have to be reasons I agree with, okay?
Fair. I must speak with him urgently. He does sort of have to exist as the personification of British bureaucracy and special interests.
Yeah.
Somebody has to play the role of the messenger, and in a narrative, you have to literally be the messenger man.
I wonder how Kazuma's been these past few days. Would it be wrong of us to go and visit him? No! Go visit him! Oh my god, please go visit him. Oh, more discussion. Okay.
That began 16 years ago now. It's a distant memory, really. It was Eugene here, Genshin, Asogi, and myself. We were the original three. The first judicial scholars from Japan to travel overseas to study. Ocean voyages were not what they are today, I can tell you.
16 years ago. Things were tough for their generation.
Your father was an exceptionally fine medical student at Yume University at the time, you know, young lady.
Yes, grandmother told me.
You went to do research at a great London hospital to study autopsy, practically unheard of in Japan. Yes, it was an eerie place sandwiched between the back of a prison and a burial ground.
You don't say. You don't say. Ugh, not more talk of graves.
Very often, there's no one willing to deal with bodies following autopsy work. So you see, autopsy labs have something of an unavoidable relationship with graveyards and prisons.
Not my cup of tea at all.
You remember that Scottish prisoner governor? Caden, his name was. He was a good man. Yes, but then of course, in our 6th year here, everything changed with that dreadful case. When Genshin was arrested for a series of the most gruesome murders. I simply couldn't believe it. I'd known the man for years. I was a witness at the secret hearing and I tried to speak in his defense, but you went a little too far and ended up facing charges yourself, didn't you?
Oh dear.
Well, suffice to say that after the trial, we were sent back to Japan. There was nothing more we could do to save Genshin. It was a lost cause, sadly.
Aw, Susato. Aw.
Can't believe the judge had to face charges.
Right?
That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be impartial.
I know.
Well, if you'll excuse us now.
Oh, bye.
Yes, I'd like to get this trunk up to my room as soon as possible.
I bet he can pick it up with one hand. Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have held you up here for so long. I'll call for the porter then. Just wait here. Susato-san's gone off at a run.
I'd like to stay and talk more, but I do have various preparations to make for tomorrow.
Yes, of course. It must be a big responsibility representing our entire country. I wish you the best of luck.
Naruhodo,
Oh, Lord.
I hope you'll keep an eye on Susato for me. Keep looking after her as you obviously have been.
Okay. Oh, no. I mean, if anyone's looking after anyone, it's her looking after me. That's cute. Oh, my God.
Well, I do appreciate you being there for her. After all, I've been a miserable father to her. I've thoroughly let her down.
Dang. Sorry? What do you mean?
Well, it was 16 years ago that I started my long study tour here in Britain, as you know. The very year Susato was born.
Yes, I heard.
The birth of my daughter was the most joyous event of my life, but... well, sadly, it was accompanied by the most tragic event of my life, too.
Oh, yes. Susato-san hinted at something like that. It was a rather turbulent time at home.
Anyway, I won't bore you with the details.
Except that we actually want to know, but okay.
The point is, I became rather less dependable than befits a grown man. And it was then that Seishiro offered me the opportunity to study here in Great Britain. I was too worried about you to leave you behind.
Aw, bros.
The bros!
The bros forever.
So perhaps I was a little heavy-handed when it came to persuading you to accompany me to London. So, that's what happened in a nutshell. And that's also the reason why I now feel compelled to give my daughter as many opportunities as I dare. Though the world does not readily afford young women such things, I must say.
I completely understand, Professor.
Ah, one other thing, Naruhodo.
Oh, Lord.
If I may be so bold, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh, really? Of course. What can I do for you?
Well, the thing is,
I'm so sorry that took so long. Miss Susato? Now then, allow us to take your bags.
Allow me to take your bags.
Okay.
One moment, if you please, Porter. Of course, sir.
Oh, he's drinking on the job.
The machine around your neck. It's a camera, I believe. Quite right, sir. Just 5 shillings for a lovely photograph to commemorate the wonderful stay at the hotel, sir. Isn't this juror number, 5 from Case 3, Game 1?
He seems familiar.
He was the one mad at Beppo.
Oh.
Well, I think given the occasion, we could justify the expense. Yes, of course.
Are you drunk, dude?
He's
Did he get
thirsty.
fired? Oh,
no.
Cute. The head of the Coachman's Guild, yeah.
Yeah, he was guild master.
Hello, Astro Dude, welcome in. I'd like to thank you for coming with me, Mr. Naruhodo. It's really made Father very happy, I think. Oh, well, I'm pleased then. But we were interrupted before. Professor Mikotoba was about to ask me something. Shall we return to Baker Street then? I expect Iris will have some delicious tea waiting for us. Yes, let's go.
I'm sorry, Ascella.
What?
You will imminently have to voice Iris.
Oh boy. I will in fact have to voice Iris. This is gonna hurt. Okay, I'm fine. I'm getting more and more anxious about Kazuma, though. Perhaps I'll try to meet with Lord Strongheart later and ask after him. Anything fun to see in here?
It's a hodl.
It is a hodl. Anything fun? Tea, fireplace, picture of the Crystal Tower. Look at that! It's a picture of the Crystal Tower. Well, the Great Exhibition of one of Britain's most prestigious achievements in recent years. I wonder how tall it is. It really does represent the pinnacle of scientific achievement in so many ways. There's a 20-meter tall chimney on the bathhouse near my lodgings at Yume University. The attendant there is always boasting that it's the tallest object in the neighborhood. I'm sure. Did you know that over the channel in Paris, there's a tower that's 300 meters tall? What? How many times taller than the chimney at Yume Asoki in Hot Springs is that? And if it's that tall, how does it draw properly? The smoke would get stuck, surely. Okay, Ryunosuke, you're a goofy guy. I don't think it's that sort of tower, Mr. Naruhodo. Fair. Very fair. There's the desk. Front desk. That desk is known as the hotel reception. Oh, we're getting culture! Yay, culture!
It's been a while since we got culture.
It has been a while. Anyone wanting to spend the night has to report there to sign in for their stay. Oh, so do you think that's the head clerk behind the desk there? Yes, I'm sure it must be. I'd love to stay in a grand hotel like this for a little while, wouldn't you? Just to know what it's like. If the hotel fee was paid through our stipend, I'm afraid it might bankrupt our homeland.
The entire country.
Exactly. True. London gives the word expensive a whole new meaning. That's precious. Anything for the chandelier? Ah, yes! We get to talk about the chandelier. Have you seen all those sparkling jewels up there? They must have gathered every gem in the world for that. Ah, it's called a chandelier, I believe. It's designed to provide elegant lighting in large, spacious rooms like this. So they had to gather every gem in the world just to illuminate one room? It's probably electric light bulbs that are actually throwing the light. If I tried to hang something like that from the ceiling in the office, it would be scraping on the floor. I think perhaps chandeliers aren't for you, Mr. Naruhodo. Susato's always like, oh, you poor thing. You don't understand anything. It's fine. Okay, and then lastly, the luggage. Look at those cases just left there on that trolley. Aren't they worried about thieves? I know I am. Haven't you seen the porter over there? Don't worry, he's obviously keeping an eye on everything. Ah, so it's a trap, designed to catch any chancers who might be tempted. This porter is about to have your number, Ryunosuke. Why did the porter give me such a scathing look just now, do you suppose? Well, some might say you look a little suspicious with your jet black clothes. Not everyone clad in black is some sort of ninja with intent to steal, you know. That's hilarious. Okay, back. We go home. New location has been added. Oh, the hotel, cool. So there's the Lord Chief Justice's office, Shelms' suite, and our suite. Well, if she says Iris has tea waiting for us, so we should go to Shelms the Sweet, right? It's railroading me.
Better get the tea.
Get the tea. The tea.
And possibly more tea beside.
Yup. Oh, the mask. Very interesting.
Frick, hold on. I need to. I didn't realize it would be this soon, but I need to make a decision.
Uh-huh.
I need to voice these chumps.
Oh no. What are they?
Okay, actually, okay. Proposal. How about we split the difference?
Sure.
We are gonna be
People, additional personages.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
2 of them.
Okay.
This one can be you. I'll be the other one. So my instructions here.
How French are they?
0% French. Actually,
okay.
I'm taking the French one.
Oh, okay.
This. Okay, if you can imagine, like, the little German boy, don't go into that cave.
Okay.
Except Italian.
This is a guy then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
yeah.
he likes his little accents over his E. I wonder what that looks like in Japanese, honestly, in the original game. Like, how did they do that? Is it just a different font? There we go. That's all you're getting from me. Oh, what was that? A man screaming in a most unflattering way.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I'm doing like I'm doing so much logistics math in my brain of like who's voicing what at what times. I assume you have to do some of this when you're doing On Stars.
Yeah, we plan it out beforehand because we know who's in it.
I know who's in it, which is why I have to plan it out now. I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought I had more time.
I'm sorry.
I'll be both of them.
Are you sure?
Yes, it'll make things a lot more balanced later on.
Okay. Cool. Do you think could it have been Mr. Sholmes? Oh my. I do hope not.
I don't do it anymore.
Oh, okay. Nice flag-colored outfits, guys.
Very convenient for understanding their origin
They're
story.
extremely color-coded for us there.
Yeah. Mon ami, mon ami. Stop this disgraceful display, huh?
Who are these people? Look at their hair. It's bright red. I think they must be clients of Mr. Sholmes. Right, you two. You're coming with me now. Down to the clink.
No, not in prison. It is dark and damp, and I don't like it.
Well.
Oh, the darkness, it is my friend. I am not scared.
Good grief.
But you're always scared of the dark. Shut your mouth, you idiot. We'll sit quietly in the dark and plan on us staring eyes.
I see.
I don't like this. I don't like it.
Well, tough. We'll finish this down at the yard. Now get moving. Bye then, Jenny. Have fun. Oh yeah. Thanks, Iris. And thanks, you great detective. Criminals. Sheena makes a fine detective herself, doesn't she? Oh, Susie and Runo. Hello, Iris. We're home. Well, did you find your daddy? Yes, we arrived at the hotel just before he and his friend. Oh, well that's great news. I hope I'll get to see my daddy again soon. Oh god, they still haven't told her. That's right. Everything hurts. Cool. Yes, of course.
That's a death flag.
He's already dead.
No, for Iris.
Oh. Damn, you're so right. If they kill Iris, we riot.
We riot.
We riot.
Stop playing the game.
The game is over.
We just skipped to 8:31.
Yeah, bye everybody. Phoenix Wright time.
Yep.
Dr. John H. Wilson.
So, Iris, all that remains now is that greatest of problems known to man.
Oh my god.
But before we concern ourselves with that, we'll leave some tea in order, don't you, my dear fellows?
This man dyed his hair. Oh my god. Seriously?
Something wrong, Mr. Naruhodo?
It's not even a believable shade! It's fine.
Do I have a crumb of such like on my face?
Oh, we're in an ad now, so we just get to stare at Sholmes with red hair, looking like a rooster.
Just let it soak it in, become acclimated to it.
He looks like a rooster. He's got his little comb on top of his head. He's a chicken. Bark, bark. I'm sorry, I'll stop making chicken noises now on stream.
That's fine.
I made chicken noises in the ad break. It doesn't count. It doesn't count if I made chicken noises during the ad break. Me into him heartbreak. No. It's not my fault Sholmes looks like a chicken. He did that to himself.
Look, if someone has a bad haircut, you have a responsibility to inform them of this fact sometimes.
Maybe not that. I didn't say it to his face because he can't hear me.
How are you supposed to warn him?
I'm Ryunosuke. I think out loud, remember? If I'm talking, he doesn't listen. But if I'm thinking, he'll know what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as he knows. As long as you tell him. It's important.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Maybe Iris
Friends
can
don't
tell
let-
him.
I think Iris is part of the problem.
Oh, no. Iris is pink, though. That's presentable.
Sholmes is trying to become a dad.
Oh, my God. Wait, is Iris? Exception only says this because he doesn't like. Oh, is your hair red? Iris, do you have chicken hair? This is the advantage of having a sub. You don't have to listen to the ads. You get to heckle Exception during the ad breaks. It's Orpal. I love Orpal. I had Orpal hair once. Wait, I still have Orpal hair technically, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have Orpal hair. I used to have like not an undercut, but my underlayers were like really cut kind of short. And then I dyed the underside black and the top purple and it looked really cool. It was very cool. I was pretty cool for a minute there. Yeah. It was like dark purple. It was really moody and broody. It was good. I like purple hair. Purple hair is cool. Okay, Sholmes. Why you gotta be sitting there with no music, you punk? And a mask under your armpit. On the trunk! Oh, we're almost back from the ad break. Okay. Does he have a crumb or such like? Does he?
Does he?
Does he? Not so much on your face as on your head, I'd say. Come along then, everyone. I've brewed a lovely special blend. Time for tea. Oh my god. Whatever is going on here today?
In that case, let us sit and drink now.
He looks kind of okay with the red hair. It's growing on me.
I am, in fact, expecting a guest later today.
Why do you have to dye his eyebrows too? God. I know why, because I know the story, but like also.
You wanna exposit on this story?
No.
Okay.
Everybody go read Sherlock Holmes. Is it because he looks like Shu? No! He has red hair. He looks like Hito. Or Rene, maybe. He's more not to my core. Sorry, Shelms, you're now an OnStars boy. Okay, should we look around the room first or talk first?
I think we should talk first.
Okay. Your two visitors. Mr. Sholmes, who were the two gentlemen that were here before?
Oh, just a pair of petty criminals. Nothing of significance. Of course, they have to make a living somehow. And when the mood takes me, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to all manner of infractions. Great.
Sure. When the mood takes you... all manner of infractions?
But when such fellows sets their sights on Mr. Herlock Sholmes, well, it's when their luck runs out.
Oh my! You were the target of a crime, Mr. Sholmes.
But I quickly devised a plan to entrap them and deliver them to our young detective ally.
You should have asked Grexy to come too! We could have had an arresting tea party!
Tea that arrests your heart.
Yep.
I didn't said word, but no answer was forthcoming.
Well,
He doesn't want to go to a tea party with Mr. Sholmes.
right.
The man is consummately in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's a word for it, I'm sure.
Unlucky.
Aha, I have it! A bungler, that's the word.
Jeez! It's a good job he's not here to hear you say that.
I bet he was trying to invoke dramatic irony and he would show up just in time to hear that so that he would be here.
This man. So, those redheads had been up to no good. I wonder what the men did. The greatest problem. What was that about the greatest of problems known to man that you mentioned before? Is it another fiendishly intricate case, Mr. Sholmes?
How should I best explain it? Are you aware of the theory of evolution by natural selection, perchance?
Well, I think I've heard talk of it somewhere. Possibly. It's a revolutionary scientific theory that was newly proposed 40 years ago now. According to its author, Mr. Darwin, we humans were once apes who lived in the treetops. Wait, what? We were apes?
Indeed. And from the very moment those apes descended from the canopy to live as humans, it has been our lot to be at the mercy of the greatest problem known to man.
Our lot? What is this great problem, Mr. Sholmes?
Is this the human condition I've been told about? Why, what's obvious, my dear madam? The problem of rent!
Rent. Rent. I can identify with this. But did you not receive a rather large sum of money from Madame Tuspel's? Just words are hard. But did you not receive a rather large sum of money from Madame Tuspel's only the other day?
A large sum? One potted herb for Iris and a new motor car for me later, and all of it has quite disappeared, I assure you.
Honestly, Hurley, you know you squandered it.
Yes, well, anyway, 2 days ago, I discovered the answer to man's greatest problem, for the coming month at least.
What did you do now? And what was the answer?
Why, there is a substantial clue before your very eyes.
Don't tell me. Let me see.
Humans are sorry creatures, unable to see what is in front of their noses. Let me give you some assistance. Don't look, but observe me very closely. There is one particular feature about my person that has changed. You should notice it in the end, I think.
I don't know what you're possibly talking about, Sholmes. Whatever could you be speaking of?
New bow tie?
Yeah, new bow tie. In the end? It's been stabbing me in both eyes right from the very beginning of our conversation. I think we might need another clue before we uncover the full answer, Mr. Naruhodo. Thanks for the hint. I'll be tearing my hair out if this charade goes on much longer.
Dusato's such a good sport.
Kidding me. Mr. Sholmes, isn't it about time you told us the truth? Just over a week ago, you said to us,
I will now tell you something of the first importance, my dear fellows. Great detectives are wont to lie. It will serve you well to remember that. Spooky.
wild. That case aboard the SS Buria in January. Kazuma wasn't killed, and you knew he wasn't dead at the time. So what was really going on? This man is determined to not tell us anything.
The fellow was unconscious for a very long
Wait,
time.
he's telling us something. That's interesting. Okay.
If he hadn't regained consciousness when he did, his life would have been in mortal peril. Of course, a side effect of the prolonged comatose state was amnesia, as you now know. It was a simple enough task to silence the crew.
But how?
After they'd carried him out of the cabin, I assembled them in the lobby area. Then I made them swear. Leave him unconscious and have him unlaid from the ship in Hong Kong as a murdered corpse.
Oh, how horrible.
It was necessary to find some material with which to persuade the crewmen to keep their word, of course.
But why? Why do it in the first place?
I will be at liberty to elaborate in due course.
Wow.
But for the time being, I would like to reassure you. I didn't foresee subsequent events.
What events?
His disappearance in Hong Kong.
Oh dear. Oh.
I believe I may have made a gross error of judgment.
Mr. Sholmes. Alright. We gotta look around.
We definitely gotta look around. There's like arounds to look in.
Yep. Alright. So there's all kinds of new stuff, so... Let's see what's on the machine over here. I finally I can't talk. I just can't talk! I finally managed to remember this behemoth's name. The Great Analytoscope. I don't think it was here when I left for Japan, was it? Oh, is that right? Yes, because it was with the pawnbroker. Ah, of course. Oh, that's given me a wonderful idea. I could pawn everything that's on your desk. The office would be tidy at last.
Genius.
Don't even joke about it, Miss Susato. You are joking, aren't you? Let's see here, what else is new? Oh, stuff over here. There's all sorts on these shelves. Chemistry apparatus, books, papers, and lots of things I've never seen before. It's all heaped up so high, I can't help feeling that the whole lot is going to topple at any moment. It looks as though it might topple, and yet it doesn't. The epitome of Mr. Sholmes' brilliance. I don't get it. As it happens, I'm quite well practiced when it comes to stacking shelves myself. Just the other day, the shelf in my office finally gave way under the strain, though. It looks as though it might topple, and it does. Yes, the epitome of your disarray. I really don't get it. Oh.
Man, the duo is back together.
They're the dynamic duo of Skomies. This is Mr. Sholmes' famous violin. The one he found being sold for a song at a pawnbrokery. What's it called again? A Shodi something? Oh yes, this wonderful instrument features in The Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes. It's a world-famous Stradivarius. What? Stradivarius, Mr. Naruhodo. Are you even trying now? We'll come back to this another time, I think, right? Okay, we've looked at all the shells. We come over here. I'll tackle this last. Tackle the center last because it's got the new stuff. If I've remembered correctly, this large and imposing lump of iron is called a typewriter. To think that every single one of the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes blossomed from this very machine. Ah, it's such a dreamy thought. I actually had a go on it the other day. The metal bars that move when you hit the keys got all tangled up somehow, and that made Iris angry. Mr. Naruhodo, you're ruining my dreamy thoughts. Please don't do that again. Ugh, now I've made Susato-san angry as well. We got around here, shelf. That's Iris's wonderful collection of medicines, potions, and chemicals. Just look at all the little bottles she's squeezed onto the shelves. Yes, and there are charming little ribbons tied around the bottles too. But the labels aren't quite so charming, are they? This one here reads deadly poison. Oh, I've been so excited about the idea of helping Iris with her experiments, you know. Just try to avoid any bottles labeled deadly poison or highly explosive. Cute. Up, table. Tea. Iris's pretty little tea set is set out beautifully as ever. Look. Well, it's only by carefully taking care of a tea set that you can make good tea. Is that a roundabout way of telling me I need to tidy my desk? Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, you do overthink things at times. Silly. Silly. Okay, moving on. Let's go. Ah yes, Mr. Sholmes' curious collection of trinkets from the various mysteries he's solved. It's one of my favorite parts of this room, full of items with such exciting tales to tell. And I do believe he's added to it since I last looked. Now there's a mysterious pince nez, a mysterious little box, a mysterious horseshoe, a mysterious biscuit. I think that last one might just be one of Iris's unfinished snacks. Wow. The mantle. I do like this fireplace. It's one of the best things I've seen since we arrived in the country, in fact. Although, I do yearn for a Japanese kotatsu. Putting your legs under a warm, blanketed table is so comforting. Introduce them to it. Do be careful, Mr. Naruhodo. Don't mistakenly put your feet into the fire, will you? You'd suffer terrible burns, you know. I think he knows. I worry sometimes about how Susato-san sees me. Precious. Alright, nothing exciting over here. We got a newspaper here and the table here. Okay. My eye is always drawn to this big metal chest that Mr. Sholmes and Iris use as a coffee table. Isn't it where Iris keeps her very important papers? It is. So you'd think that they'd treat it with more care, really. But only the other day, I saw Mr. Sholmes kick it. Oh no! I suppose something must have been frustrating him. What a shame to mistreat the furniture, though. Was it damaged? The chest was fine, but Mr. Sholmes was doubled up on the floor for almost 10 minutes. Oh dear. That is a painful tale. Well, the mask is not a separate... Oh, it is a separate thing to look at. Okay, mask or newspaper first. What do you think?
Hold on, I'm gonna go to hit website random.org.
Oh, thanks.
I will do the flip a coin.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, heads, newspaper. Okay, no, actually, no. Heads should be the mask.
Yeah, it should be the mask. Indeed.
Head for the mask. Tails for the newspaper. Tails.
Tails? Okay, newspaper first.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Oh.
That was I was just making the pun.
Oh. Oh, tails! I hate you.
Yeah. What coin do you want to use?
A $1
We have
coin.
our selection. $1 coin.
Yes.
John Adams, Susan B. Anthony, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, or George Washington?
George Washington.
Okay. And flip. It's heads!
Heads we go first! Okay. The mask Cosimo wore when he was assigned to Lord Van Zieks as his apprentice. When he cast it aside after the trial the other day, I just sort of picked it up. Wow. We ought to give it back to him, I suppose. But he has his memory back now, doesn't he? And I can't help feeling he might turn around and tell me coldly to wear it myself. But isn't he your best friend? Ouch. That hurts. Cool. I like pain.
Not since that lead bread pan situation.
Oops. This looks like last week's edition with something circled on the back. Oh, thanks. What's that article circled in red ink there? It's an advertisement column. It says, "To the Red-Headed League." The Red-Headed League? What's that? I don't know. I've never heard of it before, but... Yep.
Is something on my face?
Clearly, this has something to do with that lively hair. Oh, entered into the court record. Thank you. We shall, in fact, go to the court record and examine it. Why not? On account of the bequest of the late Ezekiah Hopkins of Lebanon, PA, USA, there is now another vacancy open which entitles a member of the League to a salary of £4 a week for purely nominal services. All red-headed men who are sound in body and mind and above the age of 21 years are eligible. Apply in person on the morning of the 31st at the large park on Lime Street. Yep. Person. Cool. That's all you need to know. And now, let's try talking to Sholmes again. No! I've done something wrong. Present the article.
Have you seen the news?
Boop. It looks as though someone circled an advertisement in this paper, Mr. Schultz.
The Red-Headed League? Does that strike you in some way?
I was thinking that just maybe it might be related to your bright red hair. Wow.
So, at last you've learned to apply my methods, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry.
In the first instance, and quite indispensable, observation.
Believe me, I could have seen that hair with my eyes shut.
Now then, allow me to regale you with the details of my latest exploits.
Cool. Regale or boast? The Red-Headed League. Let's go. So, what is the Red-Headed League, which seems to be the subject of the advertisement you circled?
You noticed it in the paper, then? That, my dear fellow, was going to be the source of this month's rent payment.
It was? How?
According to the advertisement, the Red-Headed League is a distinguished institution of fellows of unspecified governance. In fact, the only condition for becoming a member is having red hair.
That doesn't entirely surprise me. But listen to what the lucky redheads receive once they join. An unconditional salary of £4 a week. Oh my, £4 a week? But why? What are they paying people for?
That I don't know. No details are given in the advertisement.
But surely every red-headed person in the country would be flocking to join in that case. You're right, Susie. There's no time to lose. I'll put in my application at once. You're not old enough. Okay. So will I. Just on the off chance. That might be stretching a point, I think. The trouble is, they have a fixed number of members, you see. Sorry, I need to put a cursor in your face. Oh, I see. So once a certain number of people have joined, no one else can.
But as luck would have it, one member recently passed away.
It wasn't particularly lucky for the redhead in question, I feel, Mr. Sholmes.
So, oh, sorry.
I almost did that too. I was like, oh, it's Sholmes. And then I'm like, wait, no, it's not. So you decided to try to join in his place?
Correct. I mean, look at me. Have you ever seen such a red-headed fellow?
No.
So why? Why did it have to go so wrong?
What on earth happened?
A blunder, Mr. Naruhodo, though it pains me to admit it.
Oh no.
The blunderer appears!
Your blunder.
Your blunder!
What did you actually do to your hair, Mr. Sholmes?
I'm glad you asked, Miss Susato. What you see atop my head is neither dyed nor hairpiece. I changed the color of my hair overnight by the wonders of chemistry.
Chemistry.
I was conducting some research into a method of rejuvenating spent tea leaves. And in the course of my work, I stumbled upon a potion that, when taken, turns one hair a flame like red.
Sure.
Would you like to try it? It will make every hair on your body perfectly crimson.
I think I'll pass. But Mr. Sholmes, is it quite safe to drink? Surely it's bad for you, isn't it?
Amateurs are always hampered by such fears.
Wow. Cool. Oh, I should never have doubted you, Mr. Sholmes. You mean to say?
But of course! To earn 4 pounds a week, one must be prepared to turn a blind eye to a little danger.
This man. That degree of red signals more than just a little danger, surely. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna die. Absolutely.
He's the victim.
Yeah. So anyway, Hurley left full of confidence yesterday with his new red hair. For the park on Lime Street, where the Red-Headed League were interviewing prospective new members. So what went wrong?
The whole park was choked with red-headed folk, like a coaster's orange barrow. Costers. I quenched for 8 hours solid before at last I reached the front. But when the panel of interviewers saw me, they immediately said, "Ah, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, are you in disguise to conduct an investigation?"
Good grief. Good grief. Good grief.
So naturally, I had no choice but to reply, "Shh, don't give me away." After which, I could do little else but turn and leave. Then this morning, when I looked in the mirror, irritation stirred within me. So I turned that pair into the police.
Oh dear, what a disaster! For Hurley and those two redheads. Mr. Sholmes, you mentioned before that you were expecting a guest today.
Indeed, Miss Susato, that is correct.
Okay. Not another of those red-headed gentlemen that were here before.
Not at all. They were petty villains. The guest I am expecting is a client.
Oh?
A young gentleman who wishes to appoint the services of this great detective, no less.
Oh, how wonderful, Mr. Sholmes.
You must stay and observe the fashion in which a great detective receives his customers.
Must we?
I have you in my clutches now, Rent, just as I have you in my clutches, Redhead.
That hearty laugh is masking rather sinister thoughts, I feel. You know, the lady isn't due for another hour yet. Don't feel as though you must wait around if you have other things to do.
This is our cue to come back later.
Right? Cool, we have presented, we have conversed, we have examined, we shall move.
Yep.
Do we want to go to our room first, I guess?
I mean, we don't gotta.
We don't gotta?
Yeah.
Anything fun in there? Spade, shovel?
I mean, if you want to go look at the shovel, spade, and then leave, we can go look at the shovel, spade, and then leave.
You bet. You
Just for the spuffle.
You bet. Oh, we can talk to Susato!
This is like the generic, hey, I would like a hint on what's going on text, though.
Oh, is it? Okay.
This is, for most Ace Attorney games, that's just what the office area is for. You go there to
okay.
talk to your assistant and be like, hey, what should I be doing right now?
The spade is still here. Look. Please, Mr. Naruhodo. It's not a spade, as I think you well know. It's a shovel. It didn't take long to reignite that old argument. Excuse me. Ah, I have an idea. Let's give the implement a name, like Professor Hairbrain named his tools. Oh, I never thought of doing that. From now on then, let's call it Ryunosuke. Wow. No. It's clearly much more of a Susato. The old argument has taken a new and unexpected turn, it seems. Cute. Okay, anyway, that's all I wanted to know. I guess we go to the Lord Chief Justice's office.
Yeah, we gotta go figure out where we can find Kazuma.
Okay. Oh, look who's here.
It's the people.
I like the details on the back of his coat.
Oh, sorry, I didn't expect us to go straight into a conversation.
Yep.
Hold on, I gotta remember how to do Van Zeeks in the casual context. Here's the final draft of the opening address for tomorrow's proceedings. I've supplemented your original with the figures you've asked from the yard. I see. Excellent work. Thank you. You're welcome, my lord.
What's Lord Van Zeeks doing here? My, there seems to be an awful lot of tension in the air, wouldn't you say? Oh, we don't know how to read the room, Susato. We don't know that. This place is stifling enough as it is. We really don't need any more tension. Oops, there it is, the tension.
My apologies. I didn't notice you come in. Your small stature and dark dress make you all but invisible to me.
Okay, buddy. Oh, no. It's entirely my fault for wearing black, I'm sure. From now on, you must dress in white from head to toe whenever you come here.
Now then, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes, my lord. I'm right here. Ugh, kill me now.
Is something wrong? Perhaps it's a little too hot in here for you.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, I've never experienced a room at such a perfect temperature.
If you're sure, the beads of sweat carving their way down your face seem to suggest otherwise.
Because of the daggers you're staring at me with, mainly.
As you're no doubt aware, my International Forensic Science Symposium begins tomorrow. In fact, your father arrived in London earlier today, I hear, madam.
Yes, that's right, my lord. He's extremely honored to have been invited.
I'll leave the remaining preparations for the meeting room in your capable hands then, Lord Van Zeeks.
Wow.
I will attend at once.
He just
looking-
looked at us and left. He gave you a very cold stare as he left, didn't he? I know, but I haven't done anything, have I? You exist on the planet Earth and you're from Japan, man.
These past few days, my feet have barely touched the ground, I must say.
Okay.
My dedicated right hand of many years was recently put out of action in spectacular fashion.
Oh no, was it your watch? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is your left hand still of service? Mr. Naruhodo, he's talking about Dr. Scythe. Ah, of course. That's why he hates you. Oops. I'm terribly sorry about that. I was just,
Fear not, you've done nothing wrong. Dr. Scythe's own wrongdoing precipitated the situation.
I don't believe you.
You needn't concern yourself with it any further.
That would be a lot easier to do if it weren't for the piercing stare you're giving me.
Lord Van Zeeks is doing an admirable job of holding the fort. Though disturbingly, his apprentice has been missing since yesterday.
Oh boy. Oh. Missing? What's become of Kazuma-sama now? Oh boy, we converse. We speak.
Not long ago, visitor numbers in the Great Exhibition exceeded 30 million.
30 million? Are there even that many people in the world? As a comparison, Mr. Naruhodo, the population of the imperial capital Tokyo is 2 million.
I will be opening the International Forensic Science Symposium in the exhibition's main auditorium. This event has been 2 years in the making. 2 years of preparations and negotiations with other countries.
It sounds like a tremendous achievement. Congratulations.
The 20th century will see the wholesale adoption of forensic investigation techniques. And cooperation between policing organizations around the globe will be essential. Which is why this landmark first symposium had to be hosted here at the heart of our great British Empire.
Okay.
In order that Scotland Yard can become the leading investigative organization in the New World.
Sure. He is the same as ever, I see. That passion of his is quite something. You're every bit as passionate in your own way, I'm sure, Mr. Naruhodo.
I'm the only person in this country who truly cares about a future that embraces forensic science.
How'd you get the money?
It was my intention to become Her Majesty's Attorney General and reform the Yard from the ground up. The disgrace of the forensic investigation team has been a bitter blow to my ambitions.
Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry.
He's sad.
Oops.
He's sad today.
He is.
This
We've
is-
kind of ruined his life a little bit.
This
Oops.
is strong sad.
Strong sad.
I first established a forensic investigation team a year ago, experimentally to start with. With Dr. Scythe at the helm, it was steadily accruing an impressive record of achievement. I was on the verge of changing its name and elevating its status to a full-blown forensic investigation department.
And can you not do that now?
Not really. Obviously. Nobody wants to hear anything about it at the moment.
You ruined your life. It's fine.
Even I can't keep this story out of the papers. 6 million Londoners will be cursing forensic science now. This incident will set back our country's advancement in the field by a good 10 years, I'd say.
Unintended repercussions of our trial. We simply couldn't have overlooked what had happened, though.
Of course not. We should all be grateful to you both. Anyway, I'll still reform this country's policing when I become Attorney General.
His ambition hasn't died.
This might delay my plans, but it won't alter them. Nothing will stand in my way.
Okay, let's go on to the important topic. About Lord Van Zeek's apprentice.
Ah yes, that came as a surprise to me, I must say, that you and he are old friends.
Okay. How did he become an apprentice to Lord Van Zeek's in the first place?
It came about 3 months ago. An unidentified Asian man was apprehended by border police.
Oh dear.
They found him hiding aboard a large goods vessel.
Oh my! So he stowed away to get here.
He had no papers to identify him, no passport, and he was suffering from amnesia too. Other than the fact he was clearly of Eastern descent, there were no clues as to who he was. So I decided to assign him to Lord Van Zeek's. That way I could keep an eye on him.
Sure, that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. But then, why the mask?
I didn't want to burden Lord Van Zeek's with tiresome explanations about why he had an Eastern apprentice.
Because it would be so much easier to explain why he was wearing a mask.
He's proving to be a great help to Lord Van Zeek's. I have high hopes for his future.
By the way, do you know where he's gone? He just said he disappeared!
No idea, but I believe he's left London for the time being.
Oh god. Does he have red hair now too? Oh.
I take it you also didn't know.
No! Nobody tells anybody anything in this game. That's part of the charm.
That the man's father was one of our country's most infamous criminals, I mean.
Genshin Asogi. Oh boy, here we go. What we learned from that trial 8 days ago was a huge shock. Finding out my friend's father was...
Ah yes, Genshin Asogi. The professor case 10 years ago caused a great stir here in Britain.
They were such awful murders, and unprecedented, using a ferocious dog as a murder weapon.
And no one would have believed the culprit was a foreign student invited to study here by the government. So the true identity of the killer couldn't be made public then, and can't be made public now. Nobody in your country knows it was him, and neither do the citizens of London.
Not nobody. The main motivation was to avoid aggravating relations between our two nations at the time, I understand.
Correct. However, it has to be noted that there were some supporters of the professor's apparent cause.
What? Supporters of a mass murderer? Hey, people still do that now, and I don't get them now either, but I'm just saying, people still do that.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird. They're like groupies. It's a little weird.
The majority of the man's victims were a blight on the aristocracy of the day.
Okay, we got like a Robin Hood thing going on. Cool.
Ah. Somewhat ironically, their deaths actually benefited society as a whole.
Okay.
Or so a few fair thinkers in London believed anyway.
Right. I see. But it was still murder, wasn't it? It seems very similar, doesn't it? To the idea of the Reaper of the Bailey. Okay, Strongheart. That's it!
Yeah.
Anything exciting going on in here? Nothing new.
Just the classic big clock library room thing.
Ah! Wrong button.
Oh no, a button.
Hit the wrong button. Okay, well. Do we present anything to him? Like, we don't have anything to present to him. We don't know where Cosma is, so we can't go after Cosma. No new locations.
I think we're good.
We're good? Then where do we go?
We go back to Sholmes. It's been an hour.
Oh, it has been an hour. Okay. Sure. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Okay.
Aha! Here is my guest now, my latest client, with money to spend.
Ooh, I do hope it's an exciting case, Hurley.
Remember, Iris, we are at present gripped by the greatest problem known to man. I must be willing to accept any case, no matter how unstimulating. Save locating a runaway, of course.
I hate you, Sholmes.
Hmm?
I hate
What's
this
the
man.
problem?
It's not like we were gonna
Well,
ask him to track down Cosmo.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Dang it.
A runaway. Don't spare anyone's feelings, will ya? Oh dear! I'm afraid that Hurley can lack a little tact, especially just before the rent is due. Me too. Oh my god, it's juror number 2. It's juror number 2! Mr. Sholmes. Mr. Herlock Sholmes, please. Oh, please. Please find my husband. He's run away.
To upset me?
Poor Sholmes. I beg your pardon.
Never mind. A personal matter. My apologies. What exactly are you trying to say, Mr. Naruhodo?
I didn't say a word.
Come, my dear man. Be seated. Iris, some tea, if you please.
Of course.
He's got to put on the Sholmes charm.
Yep. Susato's like, What's the matter, Miss Susato? Oh, it's just that gentlewoman. I feel sure I've seen her somewhere before. Very recently. Yes, now you come to mention it. Evie Vigil? Okay. As I explained earlier, my name is Evie Vigil. I implore you to take the case, sir. Money is no object. Simply name your figure.
Money and wealth are of little consequence to me, madam. Being offered a case to solve is reward enough.
You stupid piece of work. Oh, Mr. Sholmes, you are the picture of benevolence.
I will, of course, make a mental note of your offer, however, for contingent reasons. I trust you will remember your word also.
If I might inquire, sir. This gentleman and lady would be... Oh, me? What I am about to tell you, I should like to communicate in the strictest confidence, you understand.
Ah, these are my friends. I assure you, you may say before this pair anything which you may say to me.
I see.
I can vouch for the gentleman personally, after all. He's hard of hearing.
I swear to God, Sholmes. Why did I ever get my hopes up? Oh, converse, Mrs. Vigil. Forgive me for asking, Mrs. Vigil, but have we met somewhere before? Quite recently, perhaps? Oh my!
My dear fellows, what is your intention? Clearly, you have no ability to differentiate the facial features of the English. If you wish to invite the lady to tea, you must do so in a more gentlemanly fashion.
Is it possible that you're the nice young lawyer from the trial I attended last week? Ah, I knew I recognized her. To have a man's fate in the palm of one's hand. Oh gosh, oh golly, it sends shivers down my spine. I didn't quite recognize her because she's acting so differently now. It must be very difficult for you as a lawyer, being hard of hearing, I mean. Pardon? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Don't worry if you can't hear. It was frippery, really, nothing more. Now look what you've started, Mr. Sholmes. Thank you very much. God.
I believe it would be prudent for you to sit quietly in the corner.
No! I'm asking questions. Oh, okay, fine. Yes.
I think Sholmes' intentions is that we eavesdrop.
Yeah. But I'm gonna keep asking questions anyway.
Tell us about your husband, madam.
Mr. Vigil, my daily, is 40 years of age. I have a photograph here.
An entirely unremarkable gentleman, by appearance at least. How long have you been married?
It will be 15 years this year. We have a cordial relationship, and my husband's income is more than adequate, so we live quite comfortably.
As it would appear. I need only look at you to know these things.
Oh gosh!
Your dress is the latest style, your hat clearly regularly groomed, and your eyes are animated. In short, you have no inkling as to why your husband might have disappeared, correct?
That's right. He's a kind man with a strong sense of loyalty, and he rather dotes on me.
Which would point to the possibility that he has become embroiled in some incident or other.
Oh, that is exactly what I fear must have happened, Mr. Sholmes. I'm quite beside myself. My husband's employment is somewhat unusual, you see. What if he's incurred some miscreant's ill will?
What exactly is your husband's line of work?
He's a warder at the prison. A guard? That is somewhat unusual. Okay. Got an ad about to start. I'll let it go.
Alrighty.
Let's run the ad.
So,
Oh.
your husband is a prison warder. We're in an ad now.
We're in an ad
maybe.
now. We're in an ad.
Cool.
I just started it. Decided to let it go. And have a little sippy.
Yeah.
A little sippy of hydration.
So,
Yes.
I guess I can provide some name lore brought to you by the Ace Attorney fan wiki
Oh, okay.
because I like doing that.
You do
I
like
haven't
that.
done it much because a lot of the names have been either straightforward or just ripped from Sherlock Holmes stuff,
Yeah.
like Sherlock Holmes proper.
Yeah.
But Evie Vigil's name is a play on Evening Vigil, which is a thing. Like in the vigil, like liturgy sense, probably.
Interesting. Okay.
And then her husband, Daily Vigil, it's a few things layered on. Daily Vigil is another version of that, but could also refer to him being a prison guard, like vigilance.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
And so the combination of Daily and Evie are sort of doing a day and night thing, which is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Japanese names, well, Evie's was just Anna. Daily's was Everyday. And
Oh, wow.
their shared last name is Mitterman, or like Miterumon, from the word to watch, person who watches. Both because prison guard, but also because Evie's looking for her husband.
Yeah, I like it. We like layers.
Yeah.
We like layers.
I like me a good layer.
I do too.
I'm wearing several layers personally.
Oh, well, that's exciting. You have
Yeah.
an inner tube too.
Yeah, that's kind of like a layer.
You have a pool floaty.
Yeah.
I need to get you one of those pool noodles.
Yeah.
And you can hit people with it as they walk by. You can hit Sholmes with it, because he deserves it.
I have okay, we're gonna cut into the ad break, but I have a funny story.
Oh, okay. What's your funny story? Is it a Sholmes story?
So you know that I do not have an intimate association with foods
Yes.
for obvious reasons.
Yes.
So my understanding of noodles came from pool noodles mostly. And so in my mind, a pool noodle is a long, thin foam thing. And so I thought for the longest time, and still maintain it mostly for comedy, that noodles are like spaghetti and ramen and stuff. Like that's what a noodle is, the long, stringy pasta.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to, as I understand now, I might have gotten this backwards. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Are
that's
those what
right.
noodles
They're
are?
noodles. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. That's the corrected version. The actual problem is that many pool noodles I am aware of have like a hole in the middle that like fills with water going
Like
through.
a straw. Yeah.
So I got the wrong impression and thought that noodles were like tube pasta, like ziti or
Oh,
macaroni or something.
I see. I see.
That's
The real lore.
that's
deep
the real lore. That's the lore of I really do not know food. I don't know
Spaghetti.
food.
You do not know the
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
I don't. I know spaghetti code. So I have a good, I have
Sip it,
good
spaghetti.
symbolic notions of spaghetti. I get the vibe of spaghetti. I get the narrative weight of spagoot. I know the sketty. The sketty. When you're fixing the sketty.
Yeah, now I want sketty.
But yeah, I thought noodles were tube pasta.
That's funny. I can see where that comes from.
Yeah.
I get you. I get you. I saw a really funny, like, video the other day that was this dude, like, pretending to, like, cut this guy down with, like, a samurai sword, but it was a pool noodle, and these other guys were behind him, and they had, like, water in their pool noodles, and they, like, blew it out really fast like it was blood spatter, and then he fell in the pool. It was really funny.
Stylish.
It was very funny. I was like, yes, this is the toxic masculinity that we live for. This specific kind.
Not even toxic.
It's not even toxic. It's the least toxic.
Diluted in the pH is like 7.
Yeah. Pretty good. Okay, we're back. Sholmes.
So, your husband's a prison warder.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun introduction to some kind of like help tutorial video.
Yeah. So, your husband is a prison warder. That's right. Yes. Well, in actual fact, he's the chief warder.
Indeed. I see. Well, chief prison warder certainly qualifies as something of a specialist occupation.
Yes, it does indeed. My poor husband must prepare those dreadful punishments and see that they're carried out. Dreadful punishments? Does she mean capital punishments? And at such times, he must occasionally spend a night or two in the prison dormitory. But for that extra responsibility, he is remunerated more handsomely than the other warders. Of course, we make no mention of my husband's work to the neighbors.
Yes, I believe your prudence is justified. Tell me, at what prison is your husband engaged?
Oh, well, that's all coming together, isn't it? The Barclay Prison, Mr. Sholmes.
Really? Barclay? Oh, a fine establishment. If I'm not mistaken, there is a large cemetery just behind it.
Yes, that's correct. Lowgate Cemetery. No. Lowgate Cemetery? The very place we were discussing in court? That's unbelievable.
Welcome to the plot.
Welcome to the plot.
Unbelievable, my dear fellow, yet undeniable.
All right, Evie, what are you doing? Sorry, Mr. Sholmes. I'm afraid you've lost me.
Pay no heed, madam, pay no heed. A private matter.
This can't really be a coincidence, can it? Your husband's disappearance.
So, to the matter of your husband's disappearance, when did you realize he was missing?
Please, try not to laugh. It was yesterday.
I'm sorry? Yesterday?
That really is recent. Laughably so. The truth is, my husband does at times have occasion to spend the night away for his work. It's not at all out of the ordinary for him to not return home at night. But this is different. For him not to make any contact for a whole day? That has certainly never happened before. Oh, my dear Daily, whatever can have happened?
My dear Mrs. Vigil, please, calm yourself. Now then, have you contacted the police?
Why, naturally. But sadly, they refuse to listen to my pleas, as my husband has only been missing for 1 day. I was asked to wait patiently at home.
In truth, Mrs. Vigil, I concur with the police. However, let us not be hasty. I see no reason why we should not engage my deductive powers to track your husband down anyway.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
And furthermore, let me assure you, a chance to solve the greatest problem known to man for another month has no bearing on my decision. I seek only to put a sweet smile on another Londoner's face. That's really all there is to it.
You have my eternal gratitude. I shall pay any sum you care to mention. You seek only to put this suite's rent in your landlady's purse. That's all there is to it.
Thank you for everything you have shared with us, Mrs. Vigil. I believe I have all the information I need to begin my investigation.
Oh, please report to me soon with good news, sir.
Fear not, madam. In a day or two, I shall be contacting you with a heartening report, I'm quite sure.
With your red hair, weirdo. So soon? Oh, how splendid, Mr. Sholmes.
Good news should be delivered early, I always say. If you would be so kind as to leave the photograph of your husband in my possession.
Okay. He appears to have no particularly distinctive facial features, damn.
Thank you. Now, allow me to show you the door. You may remember it from when you entered.
I can't thank you enough, Mr. Sholmes. You've been simply marvelous.
Bye.
Man is a blank canvas, right? You know, I think it every time, Hurley. But how do you come out with such nonsense? Good news in a day or two? Are you sure?
I can't be sure, of course, but then I didn't swear on it.
This man.
I merely gave the good woman some hope. I hope to be able to give her good news, what might say. After all, the rent must be paid by the end of day tomorrow.
Wow.
If by that time I've successfully located Mr. Vigil, we shall be mutually relieved.
This man.
Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo?
Don't look at me with those pleading eyes. Yeah, he's broke too, buddy.
Well, my dear fellow, did you hear the details of the case?
Yes, my hearing is surprisingly good, actually.
Excellent. And what did you make of it?
Well, I was surprised to learn where her husband worked. At Barclay Prison, I mean.
Ah, so you noted that.
Little bit, little bit. Of course, especially with the mention of Lowgate Cemetery.
Lowgate Cemetery is at the rear of Barclay Prison. So it was renowned among us students and the university for being haunted by the ghosts of condemned convicts.
Barclay Prison is where that notorious man was incarcerated. The professor.
And now a warder from the prison has mysteriously disappeared, it would seem.
It's all very peculiar.
Indeed. But nothing you can't handle, I'm quite certain, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry?
Run along to the prison and see what you can glean. Would you?
Oh my god.
It's the prison governor you want. No doubt the man is equally worried.
But aren't you going to go yourself?
Surely you needn't ask.
Wow.
I can't possibly be seen out with this hair.
And there it is. Yep. But didn't you go to Lime Street with that hair?
That was a quite different matter.
Oh, okay.
So I leave it in your capable hands. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm rather busy.
There he goes.
Bye.
There he goes. Of course you are. Okay, I will be right back. There's something I need to run and do, but I'll be right back. Do you want to entertain people or do you want me to BRB screen?
I'll entertain people, don't you worry.
All right, I'll have to watch the VOD to find out what capital entertainment you have provided. But anyway, I'll be right
Cool.
back, guys.
All right, so hi. It would appear that we have lost Ascella, Sholmes, and the other Ascella all in one fell swoop. That's unfortunate. I don't know exactly at what point Ascella will be back or when Ascella leaves this conversation. So I don't actually know what like secrets I can provide that wouldn't just be like things I would say while Ascella was here anyway. The only difference is that I don't have to like juggle me saying things, the fact that Ascella probably deserves to say things, and the game deserving to be played if we want to be on schedule to beat this game in a year. Case 3 in particular took forever. We've been playing that case for like the entirety of this year. A little silly. But we're getting through it, and that's good enough for me. I don't exactly know what I should talk about. I do better responding to prompts and information. So if I'm just sitting here doing nothing, I wander and I feel uncertain about what I should speak of. You know what? That's a prompt. I'm a little unnerved, and you know what I do? And I have okay. Any of you have like seen or read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6? There will be a character of unspecified identity who deals with stress by recounting the prime numbers. I personally do something similar in some circumstances, not often. Like I often don't think to do it, and it's not always helpful. But I tend to go with the Fibonacci numbers personally. And I like them better because they're a lot easier to sort of reverse engineer in your mind at the time. Because you start with a 1 and then another 1, and then you just add the two previous numbers. So as long as you can remember the previous number and the number you just got, you just do that addition and you can keep going. And there's a lot of fun numbers in the middle that you get around the 3-digit area. Like a lot of numbers that's like 100 and something something, where the something and the something are the same digit. There's a good number of them, which is nice. It's pleasant, it's beneficial, and it makes the math easier and seemingly elegant. As far as numeric sequences go, I tend to have the most fun with the Fibonacci numbers. One thing I care about is like modular arithmetic version of the Fibonacci numbers. So in practice, just the first digit of the Fibonacci numbers in base 10. So it'd go 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, but then 8 plus 5 is 13. Cut off the 10th digit, you're back to 3. Then 8 plus 3 would be 11, cut the digit off to 1. Then 3, 1 is 4, 1, 4 is 5. And the way that works is every 5 numbers, you get a 5, except every 15th number, it's a 0. And the whole sequence repeats after 60 numbers. So you start with like 0 or maybe 1, depending on exactly where we're going to start. If you start with the 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, it'll take you 60 numbers to get back to the 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. And funnily enough, if you do this trick in base 10, that 60 distance is actually one of the longer ones. A lot of the other bases around it are pretty short. Like think of base 2, it's just 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Like that's nothing. That's 3. But even like base 5 is shorter in ways that I don't exactly remember right now, but the point is they're there. You can get a little math run in, do those numbers, find those lengths. I'm curious, personally, my like big theorem question mark is the nature of that length of the sequence as you expand. Because the sequence of 5 is pretty similar to the sequence of 10. It's just like it cuts in half, and so it goes like 1, 1, 2, 3, 0, 3, 3, 1, 4, 0, 4, 3. Like so like 4, 3, 2. I'm messing it up because I'm thinking it on the fly, but the point is, there's patterns and they're cool. I like them. Sorry, it would be 4, 4, 3, 2, 0, 2, 2, 4, 1, 0, and then we're back to 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, yeah, so I figured it out. But that's for 5. For 10, it quadruples in length. But it quadruples by making each particular repetition to 0 3 times as long. Sorry, it triples in length. But it's like interesting stuff. And because so many of the other ones are shorter, you're going to be hard-pressed to find a base that has longer ones. I don't remember my research I did, but it was all like just casual. Hey, I'm going to put the numbers into a simple program loop that I wrote and see what numbers get spit out. I was kind of looking for both the longest loop and also some pattern in when the loop becomes super long. 10 is fancy though. It's a very long loop for how short of a number in bases it is. And you don't even have to worry about the bases. Just like every time you go over the set number, subtract by that number and you're back to below. So you can just make an easy loop that just loops through every possibility until you get back to any sequence that like goes into 0 and then 1, because then you know you're back at the start, because you always start with 0 and 1. And any start with 0 and something else has to be something new and different. That's the loop. And there's always a loop. It would be weird if there wasn't a loop. Fun fact about the base 10 Fibonacci loop sequence, though, is that there's no even numbers, except in like very specific locations. And
Hold on.
oh, hi.
I came back to you talking about Fibonacci sequences.
Look, I got stressed
That's
and I did my own
awesome.
variation of the Poochie thing. All right, he does prime numbers, I do Fibonacci sequence.
That's great.
This is how it works.
Sorry, I am back. Sorry, guys. My bad. 1 second. And then we can move on. Is this an examine? No, we've already examined the whole room, so we'll move at this point.
We are off.
I guess we go to... I wonder if it'll have us go to the prison.
We gotta go to the prison. We gotta find the governor. I worry that your mysterious pause is somehow dunking on me somewhere on social media.
No, I'm typing
about
a
the
message
Fibonacci.
to you.
Okay.
Oh my god. I just wanted to let you know where I went so you're not like alarmed.
All right. Thank you.
In case I have to leave again. I'm fine. Everything's
I-
fine. All right, now you're informed. Okay. Move. What are our new location? Ooh! Prison governor's office. Why are you excited about going to the prison, Susato? What the frick?
It's new.
Girl, that's wild. All right, here we go. Off to the prison, guys. If you've ever wanted to know what it was like to go to prison, here we go.
Go to jail.
Is this me? I guess this is me. This would be me logically. Barclay Prison is on the outskirts. I've forgotten how to talk in the last 5 minutes. Cool. Barclay Prison is on the outskirts of London, backing onto a lonely burial ground. Its 4 high outer walls loomed quietly before us in the fog. Having requested a meeting, we were shown to the governor's office in the watchtower. Oh, what the frick?
Yeah.
What?
I would like to make one statement here with regards to the character we are about to meet. It is a personal dissatisfaction with myself that I cannot do this man justice.
Okay.
I cannot make a voice for him that would satisfy me.
That's fair.
I'm not good enough.
I don't believe that, but I believe you. But I don't believe you, if you get me. I believe that you believe that, but I don't believe it. There. That's what I mean. I think you'll be just fine. This is going to be some wacky person, isn't it? Also, you don't have to do him justice. He's busy doing justice. Yeah.
That's a wild clock, by the way.
I know, I'm mesmerized by the guillotine clock. And it's like tiny, so what do you stick in there? Like somebody's hand? Like
Maybe like an apple.
oh, he could slice up an apple for little afternoon snackies. Yeah. What do you think he uses the axe for?
I actually think the axe is part of the job. He has to like not like a fire axe, but for that similar like busting down a door type purpose.
Okay. And the gun
gun's
is clearly
decorative.
for hunting deer because there's a deer on the wall, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big fan of hunting stuff.
Hunt stuff. We've got this guy figured
hunter.
out. We can skip this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, we gotta know about Daly, not the warden.
Oh,
not the
that's
governor,
right.
sorry.
We do daily. My bad. Okay. Oh, my.
Yeah.
This place is full of hardened criminals. I cannot remember the last time a civilian was doing here.
Oh, he's Scottish.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know
No,
how.
I get you.
You didn't want to talk to an inmate, but to me.
This guy is...
Do you ken who I am? I'm the governor, Barry Caden.
Oh. Yes, it's a pleasure. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, defense lawyer.
And an Easterner, I see. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a visiting student of law from the Empire of Japan.
Japan? Did you say Japan?
Yes?
Well, there's not any of you kind in here, laddie. Maybe you should try the prison next door, eh?
Is there another one next door? Like, I'm sorry?
Barclay 2.
Thank you, Susato. I didn't notice another prison next door, sir. Anyway, we came to ask you some questions about...
I didn't like to be so direct, but... I've no intention of speaking with the likes of you suspicious-looking Easterners. Now get out of my hair.
Get out! So as soon as he finds out that we're from Japan, he reacts like this.
I like how the little thing on the back of his vest is like a
grate?
gate, like a prison. Yeah.
I like it too. I just noticed that at the same time you said that. Good job. We're using the same brain cell today. We're sharing it. That surely means... I think it's because of the professor case. You think so too? 10 years ago, Genshin Asogi, also known as the Professor, was incarcerated at this prison. And then after his execution, he apparently reemerged from his grave in the cemetery behind the prison.
I might have known. You're sniffing around about that case, aren't you? Your agents, eh? Part of the professor's great web, no doubt.
Sorry? No, not at all. We're just...
Get gone with you before I punch your lights out.
We're going! We're going! Clearly the ghost of that killer still haunts this place. We're not going to get anywhere here. Unless we can somehow prove to this man that there's nothing suspicious about us. Maybe we should have had red hair. Governor Kaden. What are you thinking, Miss Susato? I feel sure that name came up in a conversation recently somewhere. I was wondering if whoever mentioned him might have some ideas to help us. Come to think of it, I have the same feeling. I just want to talk to you, dude. Damn.
I said get out.
He did. He said get out. I don't have anything to present. He's not gonna let me examine. Yeah. Alright.
We're gonna have to talk to this mysterious person who mentioned Governor Kaden in conversation previously.
Wasn't it the judge?
I think so.
So back to the hotel with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh!
Hey! Looking
Hello.
like a true Londoner, sitting on a sofa reading a newspaper in a suit.
That's Professor Mikotoba over there.
Ah, hello, you two. I was just taking a moment to catch up on the world now that I'm unpacked.
But where's Judge Jigoku?
Yes, he's not the relaxing sort. He's taken himself off to pay his respects to all the legal bigwigs.
Having only just arrived in the country today. Goodness, he is full of energy. Professor, you mentioned something before. About how you'd known the prison governor at Barclay Prison.
Oh, Governor Kaden, you mean?
So it is the same man. Father, we must speak with the governor. But he refused to talk to us. He said we were suspicious Easterners.
Well, I'm sure if I accompanied you, it would be a very different story.
I see. Oh, would you? That would be wonderful. If you have time now.
Sadly, as you can see, I'm very busy at the moment.
Busy reading a newspaper?
That's the thing you do in London.
Busy drinking coffee on a comfortable settee?
Now, I have rather a lot to prepare for tomorrow, you know?
Oh, sorry. I didn't say that out loud, did I? Yumi Kotobas are alarmingly good at reading people's thoughts. Or could it be that you Naruhodos are alarmingly bad at hiding your thoughts? It's all in his face.
Let's not fall out now. I have an idea.
Morse code.
I see. What's he writing on that piece of paper?
In case you're wondering, it's just easy.
Oh, okay.
Here's a letter of introduction for you. Hopefully, when he sees my name, he'll change his tune.
Ah, thank you. Okay.
Good luck, then.
That's it? That's all we got?
Yeah, we're just sort of fetch questing
We are
around.
fetch questing. Alright. Wait. I want to read it. Well, let me read it.
Yes, you can.
Oh. Oh, it looks like this is some sort of steamship ticket. The SS Grouse, first class cabin 001. Yokohama departure 11th September. London arrival 1st November. Ah, that's the boat that Professor Mikotoba and Judge Jigoku came on from Japan, isn't it? Yes, I think it called at Dunkirk on the north coast of France for a night before finally arriving in Dover. I think it's been almost a year since we arrived in Dover on the SS Spuria. It seems a shame not to keep your ticket as a memento of your trip, don't you think? Yes, I agree. I have mine safely in my diary. And I keep mine in my wallet, so I have it with me at all times. Oh, well, how strange. Where could it have gone? Are you like this on purpose, Mr. Naruhodo? Did I imagine it, or was that comment accompanied by a little sigh? Okay. Cool. Professor Mikotoba has wonderful handwriting, doesn't he? Yep, scribbles. This dark-suited young man is not in the least bit untrustworthy. Is it just me, or does that make me sound extremely untrustworthy? I do wish he'd at least called you a nice young man. I'm really not sure that would help. Is that all we got in a torn corner? Torn corner means nothing. Okay. Back for now. Nothing remarkable here. Okay. Back. Move! Back to the prison. Excuse me. Alright. He won't let us converse with him until we present the cards. Let's present the card, right? Let's go for it. If you just cast your eyes over this, Governor Caden.
What's this, then? You cannot pull the wool over my eyes, you good-for-nothing Japanese student. Mikotoba. That... a young jock from the forensics laboratory. That Mikotoba.
Yes, exactly. Him! Oh dear. Perhaps I should have said something sooner. I'm Eugene Mikotoba's daughter, Susato.
Jeez, you're the young man's daughter? And you didn't think to mention that before?
Damn. I do apologize.
Aye, well, you'd best take a seat then. Can I offer you a cup of tea, perhaps? And didn't forget to try one of these wee handcuff biscuits.
I'm sorry, handcuff biscuits? Are you kidding me?
Handcuff biscuits.
Wild. Your father's influence is nothing short of amazing. I'm bitterly regretting not announcing who I was from the outset now.
So then, what can I do for you, Anne?
Well, we're currently investigating a case. It's one of your warders, you see. He's gone missing.
Missing?
That's right. It's surely been reported to you as well, being the prison governor.
I have not heard nothing of the sort. There's no missing persons in my prison.
Oh! But how can that be? It's Mr. Daily Vigil, your chief warder.
Vigil?
That's right. His wife came to us and asked us to investigate his disappearance. Let's skip the part about him only going missing yesterday for now. Clearly, that means something to him. Would you be so kind as to tell us what you know, sir?
Of course.
Yay! Converse! We understand that Mr. Vigil is the chief warder here at the prison.
That he was.
Was? Okay.
Strong sense of responsibility and dedicated to the job, no doubt about it. He was a fine warder.
Sorry, did you say was?
He doesn't work here no more. He left the job.
Oh my! When was this exactly?
That's a question. Where was it about? It can't have been much less than 10 years ago now.
I'm sorry, what has this guy been doing for 10 years? What? 10 years ago? He stopped working here 10 years ago.
As I mind it, I heard the fella's name in all that time. That's a worry if he's gone missing, though.
But Mrs. Vigil made no mention of it. I think perhaps, Mr. Naruhodo, that his wife simply doesn't know. I think she's unaware that he no longer works here. Governor Caden, can you tell us what happened? Why did Mr. Vigil give up his job here?
That's important, is it?
Yes, I believe it may be. What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo? I can't help wondering, given that it was 10 years ago. Ah! Which was exactly when the professor was being held at this prison. Huh, okay, yes indeed, we knew that, but like, what's the significance? So Mr. Vigil actually resigned from the position of Chief Warder 10 years ago, you're telling us? What happened to make him leave the job?
In actual fact, he didn't leave the job willingly. He had no choice in the matter.
You mean he was dismissed? Oh.
It was after a particular walk.
Sorry? A walk?
That's our word for it, dear. A walk to the gallows.
An execution?
It's the job of the chief warder to prepare the gallows tree and oversee any executions, you see. Only Vigil did something unthinkable on that last walk he was manning.
What did he do?
I'm sorry, but I cannot reveal that information. But I can tell you that it's very rare for a chief warder to be relieved of his post.
But why wouldn't Mrs. Vigil know about it? She appears to be under the impression that her husband still works here.
I wouldn't have known anything about that, I'm afraid.
Can you perhaps answer one more question about the circumstances of his dismissal?
And what would that be, Anne?
That last execution that Mr. Vigil was responsible for overseeing. Was it by any chance the professor's? My thoughts exactly. Oh.
I'm sorry, I really am. But I'm not at liberty to answer that.
I see. Okay, I guess we're getting off that topic.
I think that's narrative speak for yes.
I know, right? My father came to Britain all those years ago in order to study forensic medicine. But you seem to have been well acquainted.
The dead room, the prison, and the cemetery have a lot to do with one another. After all, they need fresh corpses for forensic research. You know, Ken?
Yes, I can imagine. The advancement of medical science isn't always particularly palatable.
Father worked in the laboratory just on the far side of the graveyard. The basement of St. Sinners, still in use today.
Saint Sinners. That's come up before, I'm sure. Yes, that's right. We've been there.
Nicole and I after used to ride in the carriage together and negotiate terms.
Crazy. For more fresh material, I suppose.
Aye. And we used to sit in here for hours to gab on about dissection and all sorts. Ugh, takes me back. Well, a pot of tea and a plate of cup biscuits, of course.
A plate of cuff biscuits. Hi, Prompto. Is
The
it bedtime,
cuff
buddy?
biscuits.
Cuff biscuits. They're kind of cute. How charming. Hi, buddy. Do you want me to go to bed, buddy? What the heck? Sorry, my cat is like trying to get me to go to bed. He doesn't know it's good for him.
He was a good fella, your father. Reliable and dead set on his work.
Dead.
But I'm afraid I'll never understand you Japanese.
Okay, we're all being racist because of one guy. Cool. Understood. Thanks.
He was a pretty important guy.
Yeah, but he's just one guy!
He could have been a better role model.
He could have. However, they could also be less racist. I'm just
First
putting it out
impressions
there.
do a lot, and
Yeah,
the first impression of the Japanese here was a mass murderer.
After he worked with the other people... Okay, anyway. Because of Genshin Asogi, I suppose.
Well, I cannot tell you anything else.
Great, so you told us nothing, but that told us everything. Thank you so much for your time, Governor.
Oh, one moment before you're away, and I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Ah, found it. Here, take this as a wee souvenir of your visit to the prison.
What is it?
That's Vigil's dismissal notice. It's 10 years old now, of course.
Oh my! Are you sure? Susato's a Roman
Aye.
character.
It's no trouble at all. It's no the original mind.
Vigil's dismissal notice. Okie dokie. Thank you very much, Governor Caden.
Well, in return, do me a favor and never come back here. That case is closed.
Dang. Cool. Well, I think we ought to return to Baker Street for the time being. Yes, I agree. We need to report back to Mr. Shulns with what we found out about Mr. Vigil. What will he tell Mrs. Vigil, I wonder? Nothing?
Hold.
Hold?
Hold.
Holding?
Yeah. So this is a long investigation segment today. And just this part.
Is
If
it-
you wanted to partition into two halves, this would be the time to do it.
Okay, I was about to ask you that, so thanks for once again reading my mind today. You're good at this.
Woo.
Woo! Let me just... I just want to look at this in the court record first, and then we can...
Go ahead.
Chief Warder Daily Vigil is relieved of his post with immediate effect for having violated Clause 132 of Her Majesty's Code of Conduct for Prisons. All rights to redundancy pay and other financial benefits are fully revoked. Reason for dismissal, aiding and abetting the escape, from this prison of convict blank just prior to his execution. Details of this escape are still being investigated. Full cooperation with inquiries will be expected. Additional notes. Indications are that the jailbreak plot was conceived prior to the convict's incarceration. It's believed that the convict engaged in some form of negotiation with prison staff in order to secure assistance. Full disclosure of information regarding these negotiations will be demanded. So... did he escape? Like...
I mean, he was outside of the prison alive for a few minutes.
he sure was. I guess he escaped. Wait, do we get to look at the room now?
Temporarily.
I just want to look at the clock. Oh, look! We have an opportunity here now while the governor is away. Mr. Naruhodo! Oh man! You could be imprisoned if you were caught. That's a good point. Perhaps not then. Come on, Susato! You're no fun. Alright. We save. Save the game. Because we're going back to Baker Street after this. Okay! Well, then we'll stop there. I guess that makes sense. Narratively. Let's tidy it up neatly there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't have much else to say. I'm gonna make an announcement either tonight or tomorrow about my Friday stream, which is gonna be another episode of Backstage. So you guys get ready for that. And do I have anything else? Not really. Not really.
You've been doing a lot of backstages recently.
I have! Did I tell you what happened?
Oh.
I posted on my Instagram like, hey, does anybody want to show up for this like one date? And then I had like 12 people respond and they were like, yeah. And I was like 12 people responded and I can't do you all on the same day. So let's find another date that works good with your schedule and your various activities. So I got a little overwhelmed and I have a little backlog. I'm about halfway through all the ones that I have booked now. So
Nice.
yeah, I've got like 5 more I think booked. So from now until August. So yeah, I mean until the end of August, not 5 next month. We're not doing 2 more a week again. We're not doing that again. Everyone will just
Understandable.
no more of that. That was crazy. That was too much streaming. So, yes. But okay. Let's watch the choppy clock go. It's kind of mesmerizing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It just keeps going. Anyway, did you notice that the clock doesn't have any hands?
Yeah,
That's weird.
I think they got cut off.
Oh, that's fair. That's funny. Man. Okay. Well, anything exciting that you want to announce or share or talk about before we kick everybody off of the spoilers?
Not really
turn
at
loose of-
present. I'm still in the same loop of stuff as normal. Rubicon Fight Club is. I'm trying to make Saturdays like the day of the stream, just perpetually.
Okay.
So every Saturday at most of the waking hours of the United States time zones, there will hopefully be a lobby in Armored Core that you can just show up in
Yeah.
and fight random other people.
Nice.
Weirdly, those streams have been some of the most successful I've ever had in terms of average viewership.
Well, there you go.
I don't know why. I
Might
gotta
as
do
well-
nothing more often.
Might as well do some commentary or something over it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Try to enhance.
It's a very new thing for me.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to do it well. Though I'm happy. I've seen the Fight Club has gotten a lot more activity. People are engaging in the ranking system, and I'm happy about that.
You're
I
doing good.
really got to figure out somebody to do like marketing and promotion and stuff because we've got a severe person shortage after the great drought before my employment. So, and that's like the hardest part because I'm super anxious.
Ooh, yeah. I'll talk to you about it after stream.
Okay, you got a scheme? I'll do your schemes.
I am willing to assist in a limited capacity until like September, and then a less limited capacity after after August. So yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, I can make some graphics for you though. That's not hard.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some robot pictures. I'll make you some pictures. Yeah. Yeah. And you can. I'll teach you how to use Buffer. So you can post. You can set up posts to automate and go out 10 at a time.
Neat.
Yeah. Okay. That's all we got then. I hope you guys enjoyed the major spoilers, which I think this is gonna be a good case. This makes me want to go like listen back to some Sherlock Holmes stuff again, but I'm being good. I am like not gonna whip that audiobook back out again. I'm not doing that to myself. It also, well, I need to do a Moriarty the Patriot watch along in my server. I love me some Sherlock Holmes adjacent things. Yes. Okay. Did you know, by the way, exception, did you know that in the Japanese version of this game, he's just Sherlock Holmes?
Yep.
Yep. I found this out the other day because they're doing a 10th anniversary cafe for the game. And I was reading the names and I was like, that just says Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, the reason he's not Sherlock Holmes' English was for legal reasons.
Yeah, copyright and stuff. Trademark and stuff.
It's since lapsed, but it's not like they can just go back and edit it.
Yeah. Oh well, it's funny. I like it. I like it a lot.
It is.
But yeah, everybody get excited that we're going to be finishing this game around its 10th anniversary. Like, that's pretty cool.
When is the 10th anniversary?
Let me look. Oh, wait. I'm afraid I'll find spoilers if I look it up.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. I live in fear.
And is it the anniversary of just the Chronicles itself?
Yeah, the release
Or-
of the game.
Okay, well, Chronicles released in 2021, so...
Oh, then it's the original
Um,
game.
Adventures was released on... Okay, so... The way this logically makes sense would be July 9th, 2015.
Ooh, next month. Yeah. Cool.
We will not have beaten the game by then.
We will not have beaten the game by then, but we'll be trucking along pretty good.
Yeah.
Unless this case is like supremely long. It'll probably take us another couple months to get through the whole game. 2-3 months. Right? What's your you've mapped it out though, haven't you? Like you have like
I did. That was long ago, and I mostly mapped out game 1.
Oh, okay.
Game 2. Let me contemplate this for a second here.
Yeah.
So at the pace we're going, the general vibe I feel is that we do most trial parts in like one sitting, one go, and most investigation parts split into 2. So by that logic alone, I'm going to say that we have maybe 10 more.
Oh, okay. And we'll probably have to take a day off at the end of August.
All right.
So
my estimate's gonna be we might finish at approximately like September time.
ooh, okay.
Like mid to late September-y.
Yeah! Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to find out all the lore and the history. But anyway, okay, sorry, that was a big tangent. My bad, everybody. Let me go find somebody to raid, and then we'll send you on off, okay?
Yeah.
In the middle of an ad break, my bad. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Farewell.